always moved. People are always going to move. The only reason Australia was populated from historic time or prehistoric times was because people moved out of Africa to Europe, to Asia, to Australia, and that migration has not stopped, and that migration will never stop.
I can only see positive things in it. I suppose I would wish for some greater levels of acceptance and tolerance in between different communities. There are still some barriers there that need to be kind of addressed and broken down.
We have a political debate raging now. As a country, I think we've lost that upper hand of human rights. And that's unfortunate. So we are at a crossroads, and I think we need enlightened people in power to actually take the lead and do something about it.
We've got to get people to come together. We can't talk to ourselves about it, we need to talk to people about it.
But we've got to be careful because the world is in a very unstable state, and unfortunately, instead of getting better, it's getting worse. Now, we're part of the globalised community, and it is inevitable that we will be influenced by events outside. Let us protect our nation by feeling that we have built shared values. Let us have mutual respect for one another, and then I feel that we will continue to thrive as a nation, both economically and socially, and in terms of passing on to new generations what are the right values for us to grow as a nation.
The grand idea of multiculturalism has not failed, but there is a serious effort to undermine it. We hear ministers, political leaders, questioning it. We hear political leaders targeting or mentioning certain groups, saying they have a problem being part of this multicultural community, multicultural society of Australia. They are questioning the multiculturalism itself.
Yeah, my hope is that we lead the way on this, and we say no to populism and ultra-nationalism and these type of things, and we can we focus more on what brings us together as opposed to the few areas in which we're different.
Idealistically, I'd like to see the focus away from the growth that it can provide to the economy and more into serious integration of these people. Make sure that the correct infrastructure is there and that they have a positive experience and that they have a positive contribution to our country as a whole.
I still look at Australia and think it's the lucky country, because I think we are really, really lucky, and there's a lot to be grateful for here.
I think there is no going back. I mean, how could you go back? There's so many people who call this country home and who love it and who are Australian. So it's here to stay, I would say, multiculturalism.